Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm gonna try something a little new. I'm just gonna leave that music running, actually. Just to keep some kind of chill vibes going. See those levels, because there's not gonna be a whole lot here. So, I want to test something out. Right now I'm still using my webcam. I got some stuff to be able to use my, DSLR as a webcam, basically. I wanted to test it out with this thing, though. I had to get another thing done tonight. Didn't have to get it done, but I wanted to. I've had this box of... It's 27 pounds. Hey, Isaac, how you doing? I've got 27 pounds of terrain here. So... it's been sitting unopened on my floor for a little over a month, and I need to just open this and get it sorted. So I thought I could handle that, and your wife left too. It happens. Sometimes multiple times a week. There's a fair amount of people I wasn't expecting. All right. So let's get into this. I've also got a Stream Deck on the way, which will make transitions a bit easier. I can lower this a little bit. I don't know how to do levels on this. Here we go. So let's go into this. The Grand Return of Lord Jackal. So, bam. All right. So I have my DSLR right now pointed down at this table so I can show everything as I unbox it. Because I also want to maybe do some painting streams, because whenever I'm painting at night, like, I could do like a chill hangout stream that way. So I wanted to see if that'll work as well. Yeah, do not pull in audio from the camera, please. So let's get into this. How's everybody doing? Good lord, that color bounce is either really terrible or you have zombie hands. It's cold, yeah. I can adjust that real quick. This is how we do remote learning sometimes. Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah, this is, I think the last time we used this was outside, so it actually would have, right, there's no, okay. The color temperature actually will be cold on this just because, it was, let me actually switch to this. Yeah, the last time I used it was outside, so it would have much warmer light than it has in here. I'm going to pop this around and adjust it real quick. Let's get my color balance. Bam. Oh yeah, that's extremely... That looks like it mostly matches. It's a little bit off. That's closer. That's it. That's it right there. Got it. Okay. And then... bam. Put this back in. Hey Mace, how you doing? So, how have you been doing with that, Isaac? Have you gotten back into? It's a little yellow. It's absolutely a little yellow. I can make it better. Let's mess with that in post. It's mildly better. It'll work for this. I'm not terribly concerned. I can set the color balance more specifically when we actually get into it. How are you doing, Mace? Thanks for coming by. It's part of the test. It is. Well, something I should have realized I did before, because I, back into... Oh, yeah. Have you been doing any, have you gotten any, teaching work? Okay, so first we gotta tote back. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of See, I specifically closed the door so the cat can't get in, because she would devour this plastic otherwise. So first, we got the tote bag. That's kind of cute. The Dwarven army. I should have gone with a wider lens. Do some more. How's everybody doing tonight, though? It's got cool little art. I think Felipe did the art, right? He does the tote bag art. Kind of cool looking thing. He's a good artist. It does look like a. It is Felipe. Okay, good. Oh man, it does look like a like an '80s like metal band album cover situation or T-shirt. Which I think is the design we were going for. We even had them make like a custom metal song for us. Got a lot of D&D in your veins right now? Dude, that's been like... I've been getting more and more tabletop focused over the last couple of years, and I've been very happy about it, because it's something I stopped doing when I got to New York, just because, you know, everybody has that issue with like finding people to play with and all that, and I just played a lot less because of it. No teaching work. It's pretty early in the year. It's questionable if we need subs. We've been having smoke days recently, like snow days. Right. Yeah, the West Coast is fucked right now. How's that been? Have you been going outside at all? Okay. So, here's the problem. I'm a dumbass. And I decided what I wanted to do was get... Ooh, I'm actually really excited about this pack. This is the Pedestal of Pain pack. I got everything... I mean, you'll see soon enough. I'm gonna share my pain very, very quickly. West Coast is orange because of all the smoking they do. That's what it is. How's that thing fucked me going there? So, here's the problem. I got it all unpainted. Because I'm a dumbass. And I was like, dude, it's so much cheaper if it's unpainted. Which, you know, I was right about that. It's absolutely cheaper unpainted. So I was like, I can get so much more. The problem is, not only does it mean I have to paint it myself, it means I got a lot of stuff that I need to paint myself. This is why I'm testing out the, get me going outside at all. That's what has been hazardous. We just got back to unhealthy. Oh, these are really cool. Okay, so these are some pole accessories. The Infernal Bidence. Look at that. Even unpainted, you can just see, like, the detail on this stuff. I feel like a really good dry brush would make a lot of that stuff pop out. You have 3 of them? I worked on the campaign. I genuinely know very little about what's in most of these packs. I recognize the Pestle of Pain, so this is like a really cool set, actually. Macro. So, oh, it has LEDs. Okay. Let's put these things on. So, as Hellscape Terrain would suggest, the point of a lot of this... Oh, that's right. The point of a lot of this is that it is a lot of brimstone and lava, that sort of thing. So, Pedestal of Pain, this whole thing's supposed to go together. If a piece is yellow, it's because it's supposed to have cracks that when you shine light through it, you miss the last minute to mid-roll ads. Wait, I shouldn't have mid-rolls on. Hang on a second. Did they automatically enable mid-rolls for people? If they did that, I gotta churn that off, and I should probably actually make sure the Dwarven torches are turned off as well. That's actually really frustrating. I've never turned on mid-rolls. In fact, I shouldn't even have ads playing at all. I never checked to, like, play ads. I have no interest in playing ads. Where is the... Not auto-hosting, not there. Oh, it's probably under the affiliate menu. Ad-free viewing. I have ad-free viewing checks. Allow subscribers to watch your content on your channel ad-free. Is there a different check? Because yeah, I don't want to be making you guys disable pre-roll ads when I run ads. Wait. Does that mean 30-second ad break equals 10 minutes pre-roll ad-free? Does that mean I can't choose to have no ads at all? They're on universally? Wait. Is this generally like a new change? He's too big for us, please. They just enabled mid-rolls for everyone today. Are you shitting me? Dwarven Forge also has mid-rolls auto now. Even if you don't get money for your ads, Bezos certainly does. I think it's a today thing. Yeah, apparently it's a new thing they put in place today. Yeah, because it used to be... So, in order to stop them from auto-rolling, you have to manually do ads. So they're forcing you to do ads no matter what. Either you have to do them manually, or they'll just do them automatically to people. Which blows. That's such a dumb... Here's why this annoys me. Like, I get them wanting to make money the way that YouTube does. The problem is that when you're talking about a live thing like this, like, they can't just roll back and watch the thing that they missed. Like, when ads come on YouTube, it's like, you don't miss anything. Oh, okay, sorry, I'll drop the... Yeah, when ads roll on YouTube, like, you don't miss anything. You pick up exactly where you left off. That's not what Twitch is. They don't get to just go back and, like, look at the stuff that they missed. They fall behind, and it, like, hurts. Like, it significantly hurts the viewing experience. That really annoys me. I guess get ad blocker. I don't know. Ad blocker works on Twitch, right? Have they found a way around that, too? Okay, so the way this thing's supposed to work is you can get these stairs up, and you have... you can do a couple things. So, first off, this has LEDs in it. Let me see if I can... Nope, wrong way. It looks a lot better in person than it does on camera. So, I'm supposed to paint, so like stone here, so it won't shine through as much there. And then it will have like lava flows here that the light shines through. It'll be glowing here, and you can put this on top, and like this will be a portal, so I paint the stone around here. And that'll be a little portal. You can also drop the cage in. You can use that as a topper for the cage. You can also just have that. Am I painting this tomorrow? I don't know if I can paint this tomorrow. I'm afraid of painting this. I have a couple other things I want to paint. I have this dire penguin I want to paint because I haven't painted him. Then I also have this dwarf. Here's another thing, too. Oh. Yeah, I think this will work great for painting streams, actually. Because I can actually just... Bye, Isaac. Oh, I'll see you soon, hopefully. Yeah, look at the detail I can actually get out of having this set up. I can absolutely use this at home. Yeah, I can do painting streams here. Okay. Because, yeah, I've been painting... Generally, once every 2 weeks or so, I'll just put on a stream or something, and I'll paint, like, 3 minis. That's a cool pack. I'm very excited for this. Maybe this will be one of the first things I try to paint, because this right here, I think that's what I'll do. I think the best thing I can do to keep... Oh, refocus, right. We'll use spray paint. I'm not going to spray paint for these, especially with this. Like, this stuff is so specific. Like, let's actually get in here and look at some of the details here. Oh god. I gotta get used to... This is backwards here. Okay, so... See all the details here. So, like, stuff like I need to get, like, a lava flow going down here. Need a macro? Yeah. Oh, cool. Also, forgot. The Bidens go into... the holes on this. Bam. That's kind of cool. So I'm not going to spray paint these just because I need to be really precise with a lot of it. There's a lot of little details, and I want to actually hit all those. So I'll be using a lot of the stone areas will be painted a stone color that's close to the base of the dark gray stuff here. The reason they're cast in different colors is the yellow stuff is translucent, so they can make these LEDs work. So anything that is supposed to be able to have light shine through it, i.e. anything that has lava on it, is cast translucently. So I can't spray paint it because I need to leave translucent parts for where the light can shine through, but then also still paint the stones and everything where I don't want light to shine through. So I need to be very specific with it. Cool. So I'm going to put this stuff away. I am very excited for this pack. I think this might actually be... I think that wouldn't be a good first one to paint. I think it covers a lot of the steps that I need to learn how to do. And it's kind of a cool standalone pack on its own. So I think that'd actually be a really good starting point. I should have gotten a bag to put this stuff in. I will use this box instead to just put the plastic in. Collect it all there. What do we got next? Oh shit. Okay, this is the only thing I got that is not unpainted. Oh yeah, I literally have a Hellscape tote, don't I? I'm not going to throw the Hellscape tote away though. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in that box because I'm going to be throwing that box away. So that way I can just keep all this stuff together, grouped fairly well. I might want to use the tote to put the pieces in. I don't know. Right now I'm putting the pieces back in the box that I get them out of, and I don't know if that's what I want to do with them. I'm going to do it for now and see how it feels. Tote thinking. I'm very excited about... Oh, god damn, that looks amazing. My favorite thing is there's a postcard in every one of these boxes. Especially like this says, thank you for your support. Considering I worked on this and I didn't pay for... I paid a little bit for him. I actually... I spent more than I got in free credit because there was more stuff I wanted. Okay, so... The one thing that I got painted... Look at this baby. Bam. This is a Cerberus Warhound. That thing's rad. It's a cool mini, right? I'm gonna... Woof indeed. Let's go to that. Now the only thing with the DSLR that I have is it doesn't have a clean feed, as you can see whenever I adjust the... That's a weird dog. You think he's weird now? Bam. He's got an LED in each one of his heads. Like... But like all dogs, valid. Bam, look at that. Yeah. So, I think also a cool thing about it, it has a... so this was cast translucently, since it has those LED parts. So because of that, if I have a light source that I stand it on top of, it should actually shine through all this lava on the side and all that. So you'll get like a luminescent effect coming through the lava on the floor as well if I put it on a light pad or source of any kind. So yeah, so I got one of these. I don't think I'm going to put him back in his box. I think I'm just going to leave this guy out. I like this guy a lot. There, he'll be my focus mark for getting it back on the table every time. Let's grab another one. Okay, you know how I said I was an idiot? This is... I think this is going to be the greatest example of why I'm an idiot. I think this kind of sums up my problem better than anything. So, I should stop putting the blade away. Like, I know I'm going to use it to cut, like, right away again. So, not only did I get... Oh, that one's taped. Weird. Not only did I get a Cerberus Warhound, I also got a Cerberus Warhound. I got one unpainted. Here's why. Okay? I promise there's a reason for it. I wanted one of these painted because I love the way this mini looks, and I knew that I would want to be able to use these at some point if I wanted to. I want to try to make a kind of ephemeral, kind of magical, ghostly green Warhound Cerberus, where it's like, this is a Cerberus that got trapped in the Feywild, and is like a Fey-touched Cerberus, or possibly something Fellborn. So like, I want to do like a translucent green hue along where the flames are, and I want to have like signs of, like maybe use something similar to the base paint scheme for the body, but like green is like creeping up and wrapping around it and everything. Like I want to do like a really cool custom job for it. Will I be able to pull that off? I don't know. I may not be a good enough painter to... I will not be a good enough painter to make something that looks as good as this. But that's also why I got one painted. But yeah, so I got one. I got two Cerberus Warhounds because I have a problem. Okay. I actually don't know why I got this pack. This one's pretty simple. I feel like we saw a lot of the flavor packs early on. Super Dave. Here's a trick to the painting, just don't mess it up. That's a valid point. I hadn't considered that. Dave, have you seen these yet? Look at how cool this Cerberus is. Yeah, I'm very excited. Okay, next pack. Let's see. I'm not gonna open all of these, I don't think. Well, I mean, I'm gonna open... They're open, but... So now we're getting into, like, the bread and butter terrain. These are coming to your standard walls. I mean, floors. These are floors. I guess they could be walls if you stand them up on their side enough. Wish you're able to play more D&D. Dude, just play more. Is it just like a time thing, or is it a remote issue? 'Cause I've been playing... I still play in a weekly campaign that I've been playing in for a couple of years now. Jesus, come on. Open up. There we go. Yeah, I still play in the campaign I've been doing for a couple of years now, but I also DM'd for a group that just ended, and man, DMing was an experience. So this was a bunch of floors, and then 2 walls. Yeah. The coolest stuff about this is like, just like feeling it, like, the biggest thing about it is like terrain can be really fucking brittle. You can already feel just kind of like that this stuff is not gonna break on you, which is nice. They got little magnets in the bottom so that you can hold them together with, you put them on trays, they all stick together. They sell terrain trays. I don't think I got any terrain trays. I might have. Oh, I guess this is the manifest that will tell me everything I'm supposed to be getting. Man. I see one bigger box in there, and I just remembered what that bigger box is going to be, and I don't know how the unpacking process for that's going to work. But, irregardlessly. There we go. stay there. Actually, yeah, you be here. I should have positioned the camera differently so that it was more my POV, so I wouldn't struggle as much with figuring out where everything is. But the more you know, the more you know. Forgot to check what this is, actually. Oh, these are really cool. Okay. Stop closing this, you dumbass. Why do you keep closing these? You know you need these. Let's see. Yo, Breath of the Wild music. Controversial opinion. Breath of the Wild has one of the best soundtracks in the Zelda series. I don't know why that's a controversial opinion. Unfortunately, it is. I mean, I guess I know why it's a controversial opinion. It's because people are cowards. These I might paint on stream, actually. Okay, so I got 4 of these. Just because they came in a pack of 4. I did not individually pay for a bunch of these. So don't blame me. I think I basically made sure I got at least one of every mini. Tickets are free. PAX Online is still going on until this weekend if you want to try one shot. That's fair. I'm also, Dave, I want to do a lot more, now that the Kickstarter's over and I have my time back, I really want to do a lot more, one-shots and fun stuff. I want to experiment more with, Tabletop Simulator and all that. Maybe we can do some one-shots or something, or... I actually am... My friend Colby is trying to start a game, and we were looking for players for it. I don't know if you would want to play with a lot of people you don't know. But... I kinda want to get another game going. And I don't necessarily want to DM. I'm a selfish coward, so I don't like DMing. Okay, so these are the spined devils. They got little flight stands that attach and all that, but let's get a nice close look up here. Yeah, look at these. Yo, Mace, thank you for the sub. You got little stands that come out in case you want to do that, although I don't... There's not a huge benefit to it, considering, you know, you can't really stand them up. I guess you could lay them flat on the ground if they're prone or something. But I could paint these on stream. I could paint these on Thursday. There's no translucent part, so I'm not scared of it. I'm scared of translucent painting. But maybe that's something I'll challenge myself to do soon, because it's something I need to do for Hellscape. But I got a pack of 4 of these. Paint those on Thursday. The Spine Devils? I guess, yeah, like, I could try to knock all 4 of them out in one go, considering it'd be the same steps each time, right? Hamster could literally walk me through how to do it. I just need to make sure I have the colors. As the czar, I require you paint them on Thursday. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll set them aside on my desk now. They will be my Thursday painting job. I'm very nervous. All the stuff I've been painting so far has been much less detailed than Dwarven Forge's stuff. So, I'm very worried about not like making it look as good as it should, you know? Oh, this is kind of cool. This is what I should practice. This thing I'm opening right now, this is what I should actually practice my translucent painting on. You'll see why in a second. This is very clearly a good starter thing. Watch Miniac and other detailed mini painters for help, but you're learning so quick. We'll see. Oh, I thought these would be yellow. They're not. Okay. Whoa. This is actually... There was a smell to these when I opened them. Well, that fire and brimstone, I guess. I've actually been hearing that from a couple people. There's more of these than I thought there would be. Okay, these... Dwarven Forge smell is real. That's fair. There's nothing like cracking open a fresh box of Dwarvenite. So this will be a wall of fire. Obviously, I'm gonna have to paint it like orangish red. But I got a little pack of 6 of those. So these are useful. Like, literally, like, if somebody casts a spell, say, Wall of Fire, you got it. And 6 is enough to make a 30-foot line, which is, you thought it was a beard? It's actually a beard for the Cerberus. It's, now that I look at it, I think we got the scale wrong. It's not matching up with the Cerberus as well as I would like it to. But I guess if you look at it, it is like, it's kind of got 3 plumes. It's really got 4, but if you squint, it could be a beard, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I got a pack of 6 of those. I think each of these are 10 feet long, I think. Yeah, hang on. Let's grab one of the penguins I made. Penguin next to a wall of fire. Let's grab the other 2 penguins I made. Yeah, I'd say that should cover about 2 squares each. So I guess actually I have 60 feet of a wall of fire if I wanted. Which should serve. But I can't imagine needing more than that, honestly. If I need that much fire on the board, the players have really fucked up. Or the players are fucking the game up. In which case, eh. Yo, this Katamari music is making me really happy. It's been a very long time since I listened to the Katamari soundtrack, now that I think about it. The Katamari soundtrack rips, though. Which, again, is another controversial opinion. I've put only the best video game music on this playlist. Well, only the best video game music that I was pretty sure I wouldn't get copyright claimed for, as you should say. Alright. What's next? Ooh! I'm excited to see this one, too. I haven't played Katamari in months. I really should play Katamari again. For a long time, when they got the re-release on Switch, it was a game that I would just pop on and like play a couple rounds on every couple weeks or so, just because it was just like a very easy thing to go back to. I don't think you ever really get... I don't think you ever really get to the point where you forget how to play Katamari, you know? Ladies and gentlemen, the Volcano. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that detail. So obviously, a lot of this is going to be in the base stone. And it'll have lava flows down. Like, there's a lava flow right here. Oh, man. It's very cool. And then it's got, if you look at the bottom, switch right there, and bam. These flickering lights that'll come up through the, once I get the stone and the lava separated, you'll start seeing the lava start flickering. Now that I actually have it in my hands, I'm just really excited to get this on the table. Oh boy. Okay, we're at the big boxes. Oh. What is this? Oh. Okay. So what you're looking at here, this is going to be a lot of terrain. I believe there's still some cool little set pieces left. But before we get there, let's work our way through all these boxes. It's just a box inside a box. I almost scratched my eye while I was holding an extended knife, and the important thing is I never claimed to be intelligent. Oh, there's 2 boxes inside the box. Hope you guys are loving these sound effects. Let's see. Okay, what we got here is a bunch of banks and a couple regular floors. I guess the nice thing about having them unpainted is, yeah, that's right. So I got these in standard caverns. So these actually aren't translucent. These are in the base, kind of the dark gray base that they're going for. It's a bit darker than the usual stone, because it's supposed to be, you know, lava-like. Actually, I think this is the base that they're using for all of the Dwarvenite now. I think there used to be a lighter base gray, but now it's this darker gray. Got just a bunch of little ledges and banks. I like some of these pieces. Like, hey Drew, how you doing? Let's take a look at this. Just a bunch of little geometry. You can see the details in the stones already. It'll really pop once I get it painted, obviously. I should look at the exact piece breakdown of this because there sure is a lot of pieces here. Is that? Oh, Drew, thanks for the sub, man. You good? I'm also good. I was doing a Kickstarter for this company, actually. The stuff that I'm unboxing. This stuff isn't from the Kickstarter we were doing, but this is from a Kickstarter I helped them with last year. And so I get some credit. They were magnetized together. This wasn't one piece. It was 2 banks magnetized. I was like, how's this supposed to lay? Okay, so it's banks that lay down like that, basically. So, the way this stuff's supposed to work. It's all supposed to be like pretty flexible, so you can build it together to create kind of varied looking builds. It's not going to look terribly varied right now, just because I'm opening pieces that are the same together. But they're mixed around in here. There's just a lot of these in here. This is a lot of the bread and butter stuff that you get a bunch of to lay out the basis of your builds. And you put all the cool stuff on top of it. Oh god. Ladies and gentlemen, I've made a mistake. I did not plan for how much room I would actually need for this. I probably should have done this in the living room, now that I think about it. Okay, these are some of the cooler banks. I actually want to show off some of these. I closed the knife again. I keep closing the knife. I haven't been streaming for a while just because of that Kickstarter, Drew. It was like for like a solid month and a half. Because there was prep time involved and all that. I was basically just doing that non-stop, like all day, every day. And it absorbed my life. But it was good. It paid well. It was fun. I enjoy the work, I guess is the main thing. So obviously there's complaints and there's stuff about it that sucks, but like, so we got some cool like wall bank things. I'm really excited because like the pieces that they had coming out, great. It's hard to really show off all the detail when it's unpainted. You can see there. So right here, like that's a slope down into, put it on like a lava terrain tray sort of thing. So that way you can Just little banks. Banks are nice. You could also have that go like into a chasm. Just have it go down into anything. It basically lets you go down to a different height. Those. Where is? Here we go. If I had the room, I would like be doing a bunch of builds, honestly, or I would just be like trying to show like a bunch of different ways things can go together. So like, you have these big convex pieces. So if I had one of the pieces from earlier. There we go. Oh, what was that? Nompy, thank you. I guess, yeah, it's been... I think all the subs that were on the channel... All the subs that were on the channel expired since I last streamed, just because it's been well over a month. I guess actually I streamed a couple days ago, but that was kind of a weird... That was a stream that I didn't really give people much of a heads up on. There we go. So... I had a friend who was kickstarting this RPG he designed. It was a really cool looking project, and I had friends who were excited about it, and I was like, funny story, I actually know the guy making it, and so I asked if there was a way I could help, and we ran a little playtest session to give some feedback. So you can see, so this is the way that things, generally speaking, go together. It's all like kind of made on like a set grid. And so you got like all these banks edges around the side here, so it goes down cleanly into like a lava terrain tray, or you can put it down into like a chasm or something. Theoretically, you can put it over water. I'm not planning on using water for this, just because like it's Hellscape. So I'll probably have it painted to... I don't know, I could actually repaint these to work in a different setting than Hellscape. That's partially why I got them this way. I didn't get them translucent because of that. I think I did get... It's because I got a bunch of these that are translucent in one of the big boxes I haven't opened yet. And so, once I get into that, that will be... that'll be a mess. You'll see, like, I have, like... I got this mega pack of unpainted ones so that I would have options for running non-Hellscape things. That corner is cool for an Aranthor River. I believe it. Would not mind painting that to match and be non-hellish. Yeah, that like, I'm remembering why I ordered this now. Like, it's like, wait, there's a reason this is non-translucent. It's because I got this mega pack to be able to repaint as non-Hellscape. Because I got Encounter 2, which comes with a bunch of these, but translucent for Hellscape. Oh! Jesus Christ. Alright. Right on? Yeah. That's the thing, so... Oh, baby. I'm very excited about this one, actually. Okay. For a lot of people, this was like the star of the Kickstarter. Come on. Let's see. Right, boxes inside boxes. Dude, the guys who have to take care of the trash room are gonna hate me after today. They already do. They really aggressively pin anything that happens in the garbage room on us for some reason. And they'll leave, like, angry notes on the door. And, like, it happened during the Kickstarter when we were never here. And so we weren't using that trash room. But I guess somebody left some stuff in the trash room they didn't want there, or didn't do it right, or something. They left a very angry note on our door. And I don't know how to tell them it wasn't us. But, no, but because of that, I'm kind of okay with making their job more difficult. they're mean to us, so, fuck them. That's what Jesus said, right? If they're mean, fuck them. Oh god, that was a rip right into the mic. I'm sorry. I'm getting so much tape residue on... Oh, baby, look at that. Alright. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll show off these two pieces. Bam. Bam. Let's get into different details. So these are lava rivers. And again, the detail will be easier to see once it's actually painted. But basically, this will be stone, and it goes down here. Yeah, it goes down here, and that's just going to be straight up lava. If you've seen the lava paint scheme, it looks very, very good. And if I can match it well, it's going to be some nice looking stuff. If not, the sculpt still does most of the work for me, so even if I can't paint it right, it'll still probably look good. Here's got a little stone you can jump on in the middle of the river to get across and stuff like that. This one is mostly... And then right here, they actually have little bits of stone in the corner, so if you put 4 end to end, which actually I can do really quickly. Not much of a river. Obviously, I have not built this to be a good river. But, that right there, if you look at that, I can hop to this, hop to the stone in the middle, hop out here. Just basically a lava pool. Little ring around it. A lot of stuff you can do. Also for storage. So this is like a little lava spout on the floor. Let's try to get in here for some good detail. It's right here. It's a little lava spout. So if you look at the bottom of it, it's actually there's a hole there so that if you have a light panel or some light source underneath it, it has less to travel through, so it'll still actually visibly shine through at the lava spout at the top there. I thought of everything, folks. And then... Yeah, I really should have rethought the way that I left all this stuff here. Ooh, there's some cool pieces in this one, actually. But, what kind of stuff would you guys be interested in seeing me stream independently? I'll be doing some painting and stuff as part of, like, these hobby hangout streams over at Dwarven Forge. Although I don't think I'm going to appear on the channel all that often. I'm not really one of the on-screen talent there. Dream Daddy? I actually have never played Dream Daddy. Stream sex. So you both want me to stream Dream Daddy. Somebody's called it Stream Daddy before, right? Like some streamer has like made that a thing. Oh baby. As if I didn't get enough walls of fire. I forgot the Lava River set comes with 2 more walls of fire. I completely forgot about that. Now you get some cool little pieces in here. Da, 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 da. So, you get these little jumpy stones. What's cool about these is you can use them either to just break up the way that it looks on like standard terrain, or you can drop it in the middle of one of the lava rivers to give them like another platform to like jump across. It just kind of sits nicely on there. It's got little cracks for the lava and stuff still. So that's nice. But this is where like all the so this box has all of the other box had all the standard like lava rivers in it. This has all the other stuff in it. This is like lava spillouts. So if you want to send your river down onto some other terrain or something, you really have it like that, and it can just go down onto, say you have like a printed out forest mat there, or you have like some terrain of a different kind there. And it just kind of does like a little lava spill onto the end. And of course it's translucent. You get the rocks here and stuff, so the light will shine through. it's hollowed out on the bottom side. It's nice looking. It's got the little spires to make it feel like a little more dangerous. Bye, Noppy. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching me look at my toys. Alright, this is actually the piece I want. I'm very excited. This is one of my favorite lava pieces. Or magma pieces, I guess. This baby right here. This is a lava fall. So you build this in line with the walls, and you just got lava coming down, landing in this tray, spilling out, and it's sized to like lead into the magma river pieces. All of them have similar points at the end, so that they all line up in any direction. You can mix any of the magma rivers in there. There's a really cool detail on this one. They put a little skeleton. They sculpted a little skeleton into the back of this piece. So if you want to paint that and make that stand out, you can. But also, this one also has LEDs. And so once this is actually painted, you'll have kind of the lava like flickering and giving off heat. Fossils? Did I not call it a fossil? What did I call it? Did I call it a skeleton or something? It has to be standout? Yeah. Did I... Like, obviously it's a fossil. What did I call it? Man. But, yeah, that's one of my favorite of the magma pieces. That actually would be kind of a cool piece to start on when it comes to learning how to do translucent stuff as well. Just because it'll feel really satisfying to have it done, you know? Because it's got like a cool effect to it. But also, this is a cool piece. So this is something you can use as an entrance or an exit to the lava if you want to have like an end to the map. Just straight up have it build that in line with the walls. I've never done translucent pieces. I did get some translucent minis so that I could get some practice in before I got some translucent minis so that I can get some practice in, but I haven't painted them yet. They're 3 of the 5 minis that I have left here, outside of the ones that I've ordered that haven't gotten here yet, are translucent, and they are these. Just like a banshee and 2 wraiths, basically. Tomorrow's going to be a blast crash course of fun. Wait, do we want to cover translucent on stream? Is that something you want to do? I'm a little scared of that. Hammy's going to give us fun. All right. I don't want to mess up my Hellscape, you know? I guess actually with Hellscape coming into the store soon, it's a good time for us to be painting it on stream. That's a good point, actually. So we're getting very close. I think there's one box left. There is one box left, guys. However, this one box is a doozy. All right. I was so cold in my room, and then I started opening these boxes, and apparently it's heating me up. I love this song. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright. So, I only got one set encounter. Let me get that out of the way. Here we go. I only got one set encounter from the Kickstarter. It was not the biggest one. The biggest one is not shipped yet. Not that I'm getting it, but just the biggest encounter. got delayed for a lot of people. But oh, I think it can test filters. I don't think I got any light panels though. Oh, I should have showed those off of the banks. I can actually do that real quick. It'll help illustrate the banks a bit easier. So, you have these phantasmal filters. They are made to be translucent, so that if you shine a light through them, they will glow. I wish I could show an example. Let's pull this baby out. Here's the lava one. So. Needs more cowbell. What, this cover? Look at how naturally that flows without like any actual work or planning. It's obviously like I cover the rest of this up, but then once this is painted, this can just like flow down into that. It's very good. Very, very good. And then I wish I had a light I could put underneath it. Is my phone strong enough? Pure, very natural bias? I'm very confused what you're talking about. Yeah, you can kind of see. So obviously you can have a much stronger light underneath there, but you put a light under it, it gets lighter, and all that jazz. That's that. And there's also, this one's supposed to be like a River Styx kind of situation. It's got little skulls in it and everything. Or like, not skulls, but like distorted faces of souls and stuff like that. Oh, these are sticky. This packaging is sticky. There we go. Get that in there. No, I love that cover of Mute City. Mariachi Entertainment System. Shout out to Mariachi Entertainment System. Those guys. Oh my god, this does not want to go back in the bag that it came in. Should have left it in. Oh, there we go. Mariachi Entertainment System. Incredible cover band. Like, absolutely incredible, like, how good their stuff sounds. Your hair grow since the last time I've seen you on camera. Looks good, though. Wait, my distorted face is in that river? I never gave my permission for that. Yeah, it's, you know, I haven't gotten it. I got it cut once by Mace before the Kickstarter, and even then it was just like a slight trim. But yeah, I haven't gone to a barbershop since quarantine. Part of me is morbidly curious what happens if I try to get used to a longer hairstyle. When I was in high school, I just let it grow, man. But not in a way where I actually took care of it and made it look good. It just looked bad. I know that I look better with short hair, or at least I've found a short hair look that works for me. I'd be curious to see if I can make... I'm curious to see if I can make long hair work for me. Oh my god. Okay, no, I need to see this piece. Hang on. Oh, it's gonna be unpainted. Because it was part of the encounter, it's gonna come unpainted. I only have one painted thing. I don't know why I'm surprised. The only thing I got painted was one Cerberus. You know, an actual cut / major trim? Maybe, yeah, I gotta think about it. The problem is that I'm not somebody who thinks about my appearance very often. I try to avoid thinking about my appearance as much as I can. Just, oh god, I forgot. Another wall of fire. And some jumpy stones. Because anytime I think about my appearance, I get really sad. So I try to avoid thinking about it as much as possible. So, only when I accidentally look at myself in the mirror do I think about it, basically. Mood? Mood. You look great, kid. That's just, it's not, that just wasn't my reality growing up. Like, ideas of appearance aside, and this is, like, it's a thing that I know I would say to any of my friends who feel that way. But, no, I just was constantly mocked for my appearance, basically all my life, until fairly recently. And so, it's not something I'm incredibly comfortable with, just as a rule. This guy, the Howling Devil. Man, I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to get him painted. Being a kid is the worst for physical embodiment. Yeah, but like that carried into like I was like being mocked up through college even. Like went to like an acting school, and so look at the detail on this. I cannot wait to paint this. Let's trim this way so we can see better. God, his ribs. But yeah. Yeah, and it's I appreciate it. I really do. The main thing with the main thing with it is I think it's like it's a thing where I think I realize that what I have to do is not get to a point where I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I guess I don't know. I suppose, like, do I hold on for the hope that I will get to the point where I see a picture of myself or whatever and I'm not upset about it? Or do I try to accept that that's the way I'm going to feel and find a way to live with it, you know? It's a thing of, do you settle for... Do you settle for, like, tolerance? Or do you keep pushing for that improvement? Like, I don't know. I'm not particularly educated, especially not in psychology. This thing's rad. I love the Lemur Pit. What's this Hellscape friend unboxing here? Yeah, so a year ago, I helped with a Kickstarter for Dwarven Forge. I did video for them, and I hadn't seen this stuff before then, and it's wild. It's terrain and minis and stuff for D&D. This is a little Lemur Pit, and this is one of the coolest things to come out of Hellscape altogether, I think. It's all unpainted right now, except for one thing, except for this. This is the only painted thing I have. Because I got one painted, and then I also got one unpainted, because I want to try doing a custom paint job where I'm doing, like, ghastly, like, kind of ghostly green flames instead of making it like a lava thing. I want to make it seem like a Feywild, let me trim this down a little bit. I want to do like a kind of nature reclaimed Hellhound thing. So I know I'm refocusing it. It's just I need to focus for the detail shots. I need to focus for the wide shots. But yeah, the Lemur Pit is rad. And once I get like all the fleshy like paint on it and everything, like the factory, not factory, but like the paint job that we had on this piece or on the Kickstarter was incredible. Yeah, so I got, I got some credit to order some of this stuff in the Kickstarter after I helped with it. This is the stuff that I got, and it got here a little over a month ago, I guess a month and a half ago, a couple days before the next Kickstarter that I was more involved with started. And so we just wrapped, that's why I haven't been streaming for a while, PSP, is I was working on that for like a solid month and a half, maybe 2 months. Like, my life was just doing that Kickstarter. It was exhausting, but it was a lot of fun. Like, I enjoy, as far as like freelancing work goes, as far as jobs that I've picked up in the city, this is one of the most enjoyable. There we go. Bam. So these, I can't remember what these are called, actually. I should say on the box. On the big box. Where's the big box? It does not say on the big box. Talons? Talons, that's right. There's something talons. These things are really cool. So I can't wait to get these painted. So they've got... Let's get the focus right on this. Just get in close. So they've got like all these runes sketched in. And like that's the thing, is like the level of detail and like artistry on these. I just adore. It's one of the things about this company. Like I've got minis and stuff from other companies. And like, I don't know, I haven't seen stuff that matches this, and it's also like, it's not brittle. That's the problem with like most that's the problem with like most terrain and minis and everything, is they break pretty fucking easy. Remember when we painted the minis for the campaign I'm in, one of them broke literally within an hour after them getting painted. And it sucked. And you know, you can glue them back together and all that, but you have to like be careful and treat everything gingerly when you're dealing with this stuff. But this stuff is specifically made out of a more durable material, which is very nice. Very practical. I got a second Lemur pit. Bam, 2 of those. So, I mean, I'm very excited. But this is all this is all like the cool special stuff that came in that. Basically, I really like this Helling Devil. It's just a cool set piece. Yeah. Cool. That was that pack. This pack is literally one piece. You want 5 Lemurs in a row? I thought about ordering more of them in the Pledge Manager, but I was like, what's the reality that we're really going to need more than 2 of those at any time? The answer, of course, is that if I had 5 Lemur pits, I would find a way to use 5 Lemur pits at once. That's just the reality of the situation. However, I can now think of a way to use 2 Lemur pits at once, and that'll be plenty, and people will appreciate it. If I do this for any players, they will appreciate it, that I provided a cool, unique experience for them. So this is a very cool thing. This is like a big kind of passage. And this helps you kind of transition from a regular cavern, where it's more stone here, into a lava cavern. And when you get into this end, you start getting, I should turn this around. You get like this right here. You're starting to get this, there's like a lava flow right there. And so you do all this part up in like standard cavern paint. You get into this, and you start changing the paint scheme to match your Hellscape stuff. So that's why I got the mega pack of Caverns pieces. So that way I could have a plain cave and then go into a lava cave. Because I'm a genius. My cat is now banging on the door, begging to come in. Oh, this is a lot of small pieces. I'm not going to show every piece in this. It's a lot of bread and butter, and since it's unpainted, it's hard to show a lot of it. Deputy, this is terrain and stuff for D&D. Sadly, no wizard. You'd be so proud he started playing D&D. You did? Oh, that's excellent. What are you playing? Did you play a bard first? I'm trying to guess based off your personality. I'm assuming you would make a character where you could be kind of roguish, but not like roguish in like the first was an elvish ranger. But you just picked random shit, to be honest. That's wild. I actually just finished DMing a campaign where we had part of me like freaked out, and I realized like, no, this can't possibly be the case because we know each other on Discord, so there's no way this happened. I DM'd a campaign recently that just ended, and we had a first-time player who was a kid who is your age, had never played before. His first character was an elf ranger, and I was like, I wasn't DMing for Deputy, was I? But like, no, like we would have known. We have each other's Discords. Like, yeah. Right now you're playing a Warforged Inquisitive Rogue who is interested in nothing but investigating and inciting everything. Okay, yeah, so you're doing your standard, so you're giving the DM a hard time. Not gonna lie, so this box is just, it's a lot of bread and butter. It's a lot of, like, little lava walls here. You can get, like, little lava flows down there, down onto the stone. Plus 13 investigation. Are you already maxed out at 5 intelligence? But here, like, it's just, I'm not gonna show you each one of these pieces individually. It's a lot of bread and butter. You already maxed out it? Did you start with 5 at level 1? Did you, like... Do Warforged get a bonus to intelligence? Warforged get a bonus to strength, don't they? Do they get strength and intelligence? I've never played a Warforged, so I'm actually not too familiar with their innate abilities. You were very close, but you weren't full. Okay. So... it's interesting, right? Because, I like that you're actually playing a rogue that way. It's interesting that you're saying insight. Like, do you have high intelligence and wisdom? Actually, it's plus 2 constitution, 1 other ability score. Okay, so you get to choose a lot of it. Constitution makes sense considering that you don't have, like, an immune system, so technically you would be better. Yeah, you would be less vulnerable to, I guess, internal damage than a human would be. Intel's 20, your wisdom's 18. Okay, that makes sense. So this is the interesting thing is rogues, everybody initially thinks that rogues, like, main stats will be dexterity and wisdom, which they kind of are. But the problem is when it comes to saving throws, they get, like, intelligence saves. Whoever has to make an intelligence saving throw, you know? But I guess when you really think about a rogue would need intelligence. Hey, Isaac, how are you doing? Welcome back. This is a spouted floor. So a lot of these pieces, there's no, like, firm lava on here, but you can do little spots. Like the spouted floor just has, like, a little bit of lava coming down the sides, around stuff like here. So, while most of it you put in stone, you have some bits where you let the translucency come through, so that you put a light underneath, and, like, you're still getting a lava effect coming up through it. Yeah, I will show these stalagmites, and then that'll be it for this box. Originally you were a wizard, but then my DM was like, you can get plus 13 if you go Inquisitive Rogue. I'm really glad you're playing that. That's like a very roleplay heavy thing, and I like it a lot. Everybody always plays rogues as just sneaky stabbies. Which, you know, can be fun. I mean, it is fun. There's a reason why people do it. But the idea of actually playing into the intelligent side of a rogue is fantastic. You had an AC of 13. Oof. Was your dex low? Sneaky stabbies as rogues in WoW. Before you get an item that boosted it to... Wait, what item did you get? These are stalagmites. I actually find it interesting. Are there any spots for lava on the stalagmites? I guess there are. So I just realized that these aren't cast in a... Maybe they were just cast this way because... Maybe they're just cast this way because it was in the translucent pack, but... I think I might just end up making these entirely stone. And that's a little corner fill stalagmite, because I think all these are going to be... This is the thing, is maybe I get to choose whether or not I have some spots where it can shine through. But I don't see anything in the sculpt that actually allows for lava on these pieces. Maybe on this one. But it's that pack. Just some ways to fill out some corners. My cat is demanding my attention, so I'm gonna wrap this up fairly soon. Now we're getting into banks. Honestly, same deal. These are a lot of the same banks that you saw before. Just, you know, those were caverns. And these are meant for Hellscape. Yeah, this is Amy's cover of a New Home. Or, it's the cover of Undertale, but she called it A New Home in her cover. It's still one of my favorite songs, honestly. Like, genuinely, there were times where the songs, like, made me cry if I was in, like, the right state of mind. But bam. See? Same banks you saw before. Just, they are... Recognize the banjo? The banjo was an inspired choice. The banjo, like, really kind of sells the tone, I think. I think her blending folk and synth into everything is really excellent. More cowbell. I swear to God, Mace made that joke earlier. Okay, these are lava floors. Okay, so these are not magma rivers, but these are pieces that have large pools of magma on them. Or more meant to be pieces that are hard for your allies to actually traverse. Deputy, are you playing D&D remote, like over Discord? Or did you find a group to play with in person? Thank God. For a second I thought that this broke, but it's two separate pieces. Okay, so this stalagmite, as opposed to the one I saw earlier, this one is a lava cornerfill stalagmite, and you can see, when you look at that, it's got a lava flow kind of etched into it. So that one will be mostly lava on the, it'll be still on the sides, and then you see the split. Oh god, I'm trying to like find the spot here. You see the split here where it changes from stone to lava. And right here, there's lava kind of spilling down this corner and making a little pool there. So this piece is mostly hard to navigate, although you can stand on the stone. I know when we played on it before, Nate was DMing and he put like an object they had to reach here, so they had to like leap across the lava to get there. So you got to make a little ability check there. Guys, we're at the last box. We're at the last box, and it's a lot of bread and butter. Lava Trifecta Terrain pack. Oh, the Trifecta Terrain is actually really cool. So this stuff I want to show you just because when it comes to like why I like this terrain in particular. Granted, I mean, full disclosure, I work for these people on a contract basis. But one of the stuff that like really makes it stand out is like the functionality and how modular it all is. This stuff can fit together in like a lot of different ways. So let me see. Based on what's in the pack, I'm gonna try to show. So I believe, I think these pieces will do it. The sheer amount of stuff that I actually got out of this. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I'm not as intimidated about painting it all. I think if I batch these by box and I just focus on like doing a box a night or something, I think I can do it. So these walls are trifecta walls, I believe, if I understand it all correctly. And what should be able to happen is not there. A lot of these pieces are made to specifically go together. The walls and ledges. So you can find the right pieces to combine it. Yeah, it's literally it right here. Okay, cool. They literally package these ones together because it's like, okay, see, these ones go together, these ones go together. So Trifecta Pieces are basically, they make two pieces that stand alone that function as a third piece entirely if you put them together. So this is that one? No. Whatever. Put that away. You have this wall here. You can just have this function as a wall if you want. You can put it over its rain tray and it just like puts a thing over it. You can all, and then you've got this thing, which is a bank. So you can have this going down onto a train tray, and you have like a floor in here and all that. Or take these two pieces, and that's it right there. Yeah, literally, this piece you put like this to be a bank, or you flip it over, and it slides in perfectly And now it matches with this thing to make a floor of the wall, basically. Trifecta pieces are rad. It's one of the coolest things they thought of. I'm not sure which piece goes with these ones, but there's like a lot of different ledges and stuff in here that do that. So all this stuff fits together beautifully. Dun, dun. So like genuinely, if I took a night, actually a box with this many pieces might take me more than one night to do. I'm not sure. I just need to do it. I think I was right about these going together in some fashion. Because like they're close, right? It's close. I'm just missing something. I'm wrong about something. That's fine. I'm usually wrong about things. First campaign only lasted like 4 sessions, and then we started the second one where the DM plans on sending us back to that plane of existence device. Did you guys get wiped? Like, did you guys just like all get killed over there? Okay. You know? That was all the pieces. Still can't get over this one. It's over here. Look at that. God, that's so cool. It's rad, man. I'm really excited. There's no respawn in D&D. So we got to a mini-boss and he offered to give us what we want if we side with him. 4 of the 6 of us said fuck it and sided with him, and then we fell apart to each other's hands. That's really cool, actually. That's what's excellent about D&D. There's no respawn. So you can. So when somebody dies, it becomes like a question of like what to do, right? A lot of times, what happens is you'll have just one character die, and so a lot of the time you will have them just re-roll that character. Should I try like? Oh. Yeah, so a lot of times you will have like one character die. And so if one character dies, then it's a thing of like I want to try something real quick. It becomes something that, like, generally speaking, they make a new character, and you find a way to introduce them into the party. Whoa. I actually don't think I need to, like, actually set up the lighting for that camera. That's the thing. Right now I have all the lighting and everything set up for this. There's someone who came through the portal between planes of existence, and it was my old character, and he went insane. So yeah, so you can do cool stuff like that with D&D. That's the thing. So, yeah, like the question of what you do when a character dies is one of the coolest things about D&D. Or any tabletop, really, because ultimately you get to decide like how this world works and what's gonna happen. Because the standard D&D setting, I say the standard because genuinely, you can set things up to be whatever you want. That's the whole point of tabletop of RPGs, is that you get to customize each game to be what you want it to be. That's the main thing. Like the game that I play in, like we have our own rules. Like we're not just using just what's in the book. We changed some things to be like to better fit the kind of game that we want to play and the kind of story we want to tell. And then we came up with like new rules entirely, and we dropped some things entirely. You get to tailor like the experience to like what you guys actually want out of your game. So with a team party kill, yeah, you can do like that is a completely valid way to handle it. I've heard stories of them making a deal with a god when they all die, and they bring them back, but now they're like beholden to them, but maybe they have like a boon or something. So you can literally do whatever you want. I haven't really heard any stories of people just like resetting though and going like, all right, let's do that dungeon again. Because the problem is once they know what's coming, like once they know what's in there, it kind of loses its appeal. So if it's a thing where it's like, let's take that fight again, they know how the fight works now. So it's not as fun as doing something completely new and keeping it moving forward. Failing forward is Sly Flourish, who is a very good D&D writer. Well, Mike Shea is, I should say. I refer to him as Sly Flourish. We all refer to him as Sly Flourish because it's... I don't think it's actually a one-man operation, but he does most of it, and he's who I think of whenever Sly Flourish is brought up. But he does a lot of D&D writing, and one of the things that he talks about is failing forward, and like what you do if your characters die in a situation. And yeah, it's one of the things he talks about is like, no matter what, you just keep moving forward. You find a way to make it interesting. Because the only thing that sucks is when something is over unceremoniously. And that doesn't mean that failure is a bad thing. Failure can be a very good thing. You just got to make it mean something. So I don't know. There's a lot of times we failed in the campaign I'm playing in. We haven't lost anybody yet. So that'll be a whole thing if we do. But we've had a character lose an eye, and that was it led to like some of the coolest role-playing and character development. Was a major failure like that. And having like grave consequences to it and actually playing those consequences. It was really cool. That generally sounds like a really cool way to handle that campaign, though. I wish I could have been there to like see it. Like that sounds like a cool thing to see play out, and it would be cool to be in a game where that kind of thing happened. I've also never played a character where I think they would take a deal like that. That's interesting. Anyway. I think what I've shown is that my camera can work. I need to work on the color temperature and the lighting setup specifically for it. But I think I'm basically going to wrap things up now. On Thursday with Dwarven Forge, I'm going to paint these, I guess, and maybe some other things as well. These Spine Devils. I have 4 of them. So, who knows? But then I also want to paint some translucent things. But this stuff that I just unboxed is actually going to be entering the store very soon. I don't think I can say how soon yet, but it's going to be on sale soon, and so we're actually going to be, I think because of that, I'm going to be painting mostly Hellscape stuff on their streams whenever I'm involved. I'm not their main painter by any means. I'm not one of their painters at all, actually, but I'm learning how to. And so I'll do that learning with Hellscape Pieces. Rosie had a character who became paralyzed. The DM asked if she wanted to make a new character, but she wanted to stick with him and roleplay through it. And that's cool, because there's... The nice thing is, even if there's not something in the rule set to accommodate for something you want to happen, you can make that happen. We've created so many systems. We created a thing... Ironically enough, we created a thing called a vibe check, like, over a year ago, and then vibe check became, like, a phrase that was used online a lot. And we thought it was really funny because we were using vibe checks in our game, and like what a vibe check is for us is it's literally, so we have like a lot of lore regarding the way that like the world was kind of structured and bound together, and a vibe check is basically feeling like the thrum of magic, like the fabric that binds the world together to stop it from falling apart. It's tapping into that and being able to feel and like do kind of extraordinary things along it. Like it's literally like vibing. It's feeling the vibe of the magic. That's why it was called that. Was because it was literally like kind of searching for like a kind of pulse and trying to match with that pulse. So we called them vibe checks, and then now everybody's talking about vibe checks, and it has nothing to do with it. I can't get over this Cerberus. The one painted thing I got, I'm just very happy with. And I'm terrified of my own paint jobs matching up to this. Look at that. God damn. I don't know if we're ever going to actually use this in a game. It looks very cool. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I have a couple other things I want to work on. I want to get back into streaming regularly, though. I didn't stream for like almost 2 months, really, because I was working on the Kickstarter, but the Kickstarter's over now. And I've got this DSLR functioning as a webcam now because I was able to buy some more equipment with the money. And I'm going to order a stream deck as well to make things even easier. I've got a lot of games I want to play on here. My backlog is horrendous. So I'm thinking I'm gonna play. I want to do this. I want to do Death Stranding. I might start with Death Stranding. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Either way, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for sticking with another unorthodox stream. I promise I'll get back to video games fairly soon. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. And have a good night.